Ohio Silver. Get 'em up, Scout.
Are you ready? Good morning, Glencroft. Welcome to another lackluster edition of the B&R Show. So sorry you have turned the channel the wrong way because you have found the B&R Show. My name is Ross Higgins. I'm only half, the larger half of this lackluster experience. The other half is sitting right next to me, and it is time
The intelligent
to
half.
bring on the one, the only, the magnificent, the super, the duper, Mr. Smiley. Yes, the inventor of eggs on a stick, the master of the anguish languish. Here he is, people. Stand up, scream, shout, pet a pony on the head, and help me welcome to the Glencroft Broadcast Studios, Bob Theodore Newton! There he is, everybody!
Good morning.
Ooh. Anybody want to ride a horse? Well, we will get to the horse theme here in a minute, but before we proceed right now, we're going to pause like we always do every week and pay some respects to those who have and are serving in our country's national forces, our armed forces. So now we pause for our national anthem.
Do you have access to that thing? Delete that damn baby sound effect. God.
That was a censored segment here on the B&R Show. Bob has a colorful tongue every now and then.
Well,
thank you, servicemen and women, for all you've done and all you do. Welcome back to the B&R Show. We're so happy all three of you joined us again today. We have many things to talk about, but first of all, let's recap Friday night. Bob, what happened Friday night?
Well, we had about 6 races.
Sorry.
All right,
Hello,
thank you.
I'm Mr. Ed.
He's the back half.
Did you want to talk?
He's the back half.
Did you want to talk?
No, you just go ahead.
There you go.
I'll wait till you get it out of your
done.
system.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure you
Seriously,
are.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Here we go. What happened Friday night?
I don't know. You're going to have to tell
Hello,
me. Yeah.
I'm Mr. Ed.
I knew it.
So last Friday night, for those of you that do not know, we had pony races here at Glencroft.
6 of them.
6 ponies. Trivia question, Bob, without cheating, which is hard for you to do. Can you rename all 6 ponies that came to Glencroft?
No.
Can you try?
I can get 4 of them.
Let's go.
Okay, I got Bama.
Bama.
I got Scooter.
Yep.
I got Pokey. And Flash. But we're missing 2. We had 6 horses. I can only remember.
Bullet.
Oh yeah, Bullet.
Bullet. Bama. Pokey. Scooter. Flash. Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. Nice try.
We called those names out all night long.
I know
and
it.
Cannot get all 6 of them.
I erased it from my memory.
We had a great time. For those of you that made it into the auditorium, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Tumbleweeds.
We need to add the 7th horse. We had pony races. It was a lot of fun. It was a Glencroft modified version. No real cash that I know of exchanged hands for our pony races.
I don't think so.
But we had basically 6. And Oliver, you're going to show some of this in the show somewhere? Yep. You'll see these ponies. They're stick horses mounted into paint buckets, all of them named appropriately. And they would move by throwing big foam dice. The first dice would determine which horse got to move down the track. The second dice, how far the horse would move.
Unfortunately, a couple of people in the front row got concussions because people in the back row threw dice at them.
We let
bounced
the
them off their
residents
head.
throw the dice. It was so much fun. We got a lot of great comments, a lot of laughter. You can't fathom that you would actually sit in a chair and cheer for a stick horse until you're in that room,
a stick horse
cheering for a stick horse
in a paint bucket.
Yes, a stick horse in a paint bucket.
Yes.
We have the highest quality of entertainment here at Glencroft.
We spare no expense.
We have a great time. It was so much fun. And Bob, who was the big winner? Who won? Who won?
Scooter was the grand champion horsey, and Ruth Schumacher
Way to go, Ruth.
was the big winner.
Big round of applause for you, Ruth.
Hey,
Great
way
job.
to go, Ruth! Yeah.
Let me give a big shout out to our activities department. That team with our new addition, Yuvette, which we'll talk to her in a little bit. They really put together a great night.
And a big shout out to Oliver. He worked his you-know-what
Oh,
off.
he did. He was all over the place. Matter of fact, it took so much wind out of him that he basically sat on the couch the whole weekend, he said.
Uh-huh.
He didn't. He just actually woke up to come here this morning on Monday morning. Tuesday morning, rather.
He had to... He had to take Pokey to one side and lecture Pokey.
He did. He was so good about that. I had no idea that Oliver had the therapist in him.
Yep.
We had a couple horses that just would not perform, and on Oliver's own, he went over there and took the stick horse and had a little pep talk. That's
right.
It was a very touching moment.
I cried.
It was special.
Yeah.
Well, before even the pony races, Bob, earlier in that week, we had an excursion. On Tuesday of the previous week, last week, we went to Saguaro Lake and hopped on the Desert Belle. I believe it was
Yeah,
Desert
that's what it
Belle
was, yeah.
little boat. Beautiful day. We had a great bus that we leased and driver. And amazing weather. The staff of the Desert Belle was amazing. Got everybody on.
Good.
Took us out, and it was not just, okay, here we go. I mean, it was a stop-by-stop, play-by-play. This is what this is. This is what that is. Look over here. Look at this. This outcropping is that. Lava made that. Lava did not. I mean, it was very, very. I've heard tons of great comments.
It had to be a great time because you guys didn't get back till like 4 or 4:30.
That's right. We had like 50-something people load up and go.
Yeah,
It was great.
It was fun.
great. So once again, if you stayed behind, we strongly encourage you, as we always do, to get up and get out and be a part of all the things going on. We do this for a reason, not just because it's a job. No, we want all of Glencroft to be active and participating and socializing with everything we've got going on. Thus, that's the activities department.
If you're bored, it's your own fault.
That's right. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun.
Lots to do.
There's no reason we shouldn't have completely filled the entire boat. I don't know what that boat would hold, but we should have leased it basically for ourselves that day.
I can see that now.
Well, next time we will, because I don't think
Glencroft residents swamped Desert Belle boat.
they'll change the name of the boat.
Sinks at the harbor.
The SS Theodore. They'll change the name of the boat.
All right.
That's exactly what it'll be.
Just don't change it to Titanic.
Yeah, well, it could be Francis, so I'm just saying.
Okay.
So moving on, Tuesday was great. Friday was great. And then this week, Bob, what do we have coming up?
The Thursday at 5 o'clock, it's the volunteer appreciation dinner.
Trivia question, Bob.
Oh boy.
You ready? I'll give you options A, B, or C.
Okay.
Bob, the question is,
Yes.
here at Glencroft,
Yes.
how many volunteers do we have? Under 200, over 200, or 258 million exactly?
Over 200.
Ding, 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 ding. That's a correct answer, Bob.
Of
We have
course.
over 200 volunteers.
And we thank you
resident
all.
volunteers that participate here at Glencroft. Bob, name some of the areas that we have residents volunteering.
Oh, good heavens.
Tell you what, we'll go back and you name one, then I'll name one, then you name one, then I'll name one. Whoever gets stumped, you have to buy like the QT drink. I said you have to buy.
I noticed that.
Go for it. What do you got?
Okay, we've got
you just
the
do
marketplace.
One. Just do one.
The marketplace.
Then I'll do one.
The marketplace.
Then you do one. Then I'll do one.
I just did one.
So what is yours?
I just did one.
Which is what?
You're not listening.
What'd you say?
The marketplace.
Tulip patch.
That's right. Very good.
You don't get this. You're supposed to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I'm thinking. It takes me
You've
longer.
been here like 99 years.
I'm older
How do you
than
not know
are.
where people volunteer?
I see. Quilters.
Marketing office.
Oh, Providence Place.
Towers.
Very good.
Keep going. I know one.
Towers Restaurant.
Activities department.
Boy, I'll tell you what, we've got some dedicated volunteers.
There's the
and
Pony
activities.
Express. Providence Place is full of volunteers.
Yeah.
Community of Faith, full of volunteers. I mean, it is across. There are volunteers everywhere on this campus.
Everywhere.
You know, and so one time is not enough. One meal is not enough. Celebrating one time is not enough. So much of Glencroft would just be handicapped if we did not have this amazing volunteer program. So sincerely, on behalf of the staff, the board, everybody, we are so thankful for all of you that volunteer here at Glencroft. And so this Thursday night at 5 p.m. in the auditorium, please come on out, call the concierge and get your name on the list just so we can do a food count, get that right. But we're going to celebrate you of all of your commitment, all of your sacrifice, making Glencroft what it is. It's going to be a great night, so please come on out.
That's Thursday.
Thursday night, 5 p.m. auditorium.
5 p.m.
What else you got, Bob?
Friday night at 6, Deanna Moreau will be here to entertain us.
Deanna Moreau.
Yes.
That name is familiar.
Well, her sister, we had a scheduling problem. Deanna Moreau was scheduled back in February, but she had a conflict. So her sister came and entertained, and now we rescheduled Deanna for April.
Right. Yes. So that's Friday night. Come on out and fill up
Yes.
the auditorium. It's going to be a great night. And then around the corner, just on the other side of the weekend, we have a huge day. People are finally starting to get the hang of this. It is an all-campus social. Bob, another time for trivia. If there is an all-campus social here on campus,
Yes.
A, only people in towers can come, or B, the entire campus can come.
B, the entire campus can come.
Ding, 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 you're right.
Absolutely.
Some people still don't understand that, Bob, but it's an all-campus social. Everybody comes out. Why should you come out? I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be really honest, because this is the answer that people should give.
Okay.
There's desserts.
That's right.
Yummy, sweet treats. You're not supposed to have the sugar.
Free treats.
Free, sweet treats. Always. Like we've had apple dumplings. We've had pies. We've had just homemade. It's a great stuff.
It's yummy.
The serious version of that is that this campus is large, 40-something acres. This campus is large in number. It's got 800 and something residents. It's a huge place. We need to spend time getting to know each other, because your next best friend could be somebody you haven't met yet because you haven't been to the all-campus social. It's a place to connect to other residents, and it's also a place to connect to all the activities that we do. Bob, name one activity we do here at Glencroft.
Wii bowling.
How did I know that was going to be what you said?
Absolutely. What
We
else is
have
there?
card games. We have ceramics.
Dominoes.
We have the dominoes. We have
the chess
We're
club.
even working on ping pong. We have some residents want to play table tennis.
That's
Naturally, our own Evan. I'll call him Evan Almighty. He's got those
Evan Oswald.
Evan Oswald. He has those gold medals from being the senior Olympian.
Yes, yes.
A group wants to play table tennis and stuff. So if you are on campus and would like to start up a new activity, come see us. We're all for that. We want the activity center to be full of energy, full of excitement, full of activities. And so
you'll get a chance to meet all these activity
Yes.
people downstairs in the Grand Canyon room next Tuesday at 2 o'clock.
the all-campus social starts upstairs in the auditorium, where we have some mixing and mingling time, and then it transfers downstairs. Thus, the bait, that's where the desserts are.
Yes.
But also, along with those desserts, is all booths will be set up from each area that we have. We will have an area. Chess Club will have an area. Ceramics will have an area. The Glencroft Singers will have an area. All those places. And so you can come and support your area, but also if you're new on campus or not new, if you've just never participated and want to plug into these activities, they have registration cards. You come in and sign up. They tell you when, where, and all the stuff, and
you
get
can
plugged
learn
in.
all kinds of neat stuff.
I've heard this one. Bob, I don't know how to play chess. Guess what they do at the chess club?
Guess what they do? Beginners
They
are welcome.
teach you how to play chess.
It tells you.
Bob, I don't know how to do ceramics. Guess what they do in ceramics?
They teach you how to do it.
Shut up. Are you serious?
I could just see him doing ceramics.
I'd have my own version.
I went to a phone.
I'd have my little twist.
He'd get it all messed up, cut 2 grooves in it, and call it an ashtray. You know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That'd be about it.
And is there a problem? All right, so that's April the 26th. Is that not correct?
That's right.
Bob, tell me your top move you are bringing to the April 29th spring dance. Tell me. The twist? The pokey dokey?
Mr. Wiggles is going to be the top mover.
We have another dance coming up. The last dance was so much fun. We had all kind of great time in there. There's going to be some snacks. There's going to be our DJ. What's that guy's name again? Oh, I had it. The DJ. Do you remember?
No, I don't.
He's coming back. He's a lot of fun. That's April 29th.
Is it in here?
I don't know if his name is in there or not, though, but he's been doing this for so long. He's an old radio personality. He majors on senior living facilities, and so he plays all the right music. He really does. I don't know if it's in there or not, that kind of detail.
I guess not.
Probably not. And then let's go ahead and mention one right now that it's kind of funny. Bob, do you know when the Cinco de Mayo party will be?
Let me see. Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. How's that?
May 5th. Ding, 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 ding. You are
ding, ding,
correct.
ding, 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 ding.
Cinco de Mayo is May 5th.
That was a tough one.
Because of the turnout. Year one I was here, it was in the Henrys, and it was well attended.
Yes.
It really was. It was strong. And then it grew the next year, and people were walking away from Henry's last year because they couldn't get in. They'd open the door like, oh, are you kidding me? We're going somewhere else. It was packed. And so this year we've moved it into the auditorium. May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, work on that one, okay? May 5th, and it's at 5 o'clock. And there's a fee. I think it's $5. Sign up at the concierge, okay? And I believe that if you dress up, Bob, it's $4. We're trying to bait them. If you will dress up and like pay your $4,
Bring
and
my
dress up,
sombrero.
whatever you got to celebrate the country of Mexico. And Lord, we live in an area that you can't turn 3 feet without seeing a Mexican restaurant, and I love that. Love it. Come on out on Cinco de Mayo, May the 5th, and be a part of that. So much going on. I know in May I'm cheating down over here, but we're going to have the May calendars actually out hopefully by the end of this week, so you can start looking at those.
Good.
But musical instrument. Man, that's tough.
Musical instrument museum.
I can't do it. Musical instrument museum. You almost messed up.
MIM.
That's coming up in May as well. Oh, that's another M. May Musical Instrument Museum.
Maybe.
Now, Bob, once again, do you know how much amazing staff we have here at Glencroft? Do you really?
We have
Bob, I'm sitting right here.
over 440 employees.
We do. And there are amazing, like if you're in Providence Place right now and you're watching this show, please give a big round of applause for all of your amazing staff over there. Go ahead and clap right now. I'm waiting.
439 of them are okay.
Clapping.
One of
Clapping.
them is really, really weird.
Keep clapping. You know, what about if you're over in Towers? Clap right now. Next time you see Ginger, give her a big high five and say thank you for taking care of us. There's great staff all around.
You bet.
Sarah's Place. If the TV is on, hug their necks. They're great people. We love them. You have an amazing staff here at Glencroft, -1. Don't you work here?
-2.
Well, we are going to interview another amazing staff person here at Glencroft. So I'm glad that you brought the magic wand. I love doing this. Watch this. I'm glad you brought the magic Sharpie that sponsors our program. Sharpie, a brand name. Sharpie. Catch that one more time. Here on the B&R Show, sponsoring us and giving us free Sharpies for all the time. Every time we mention something that is like a name brand, Oliver has to put a disclaimer on the show. And so, once again, bam, Sharpie. It's a magic one today because, Bob, we love you, brother, but it's time for you to disappear.
Bye-bye.
And we're back. The magic Sharpie, our sponsor, did it again. Bob is out. Yuvette is in.
Hello,
ladies and gentlemen,
everybody.
boys and girls, welcome to the Glencroft Broadcast Studios, our very own Yuvette. You may recognize her because she already was employed here at Glencroft in the corporate office. Now, Yuvette, let's go ahead and clear the air because there is already some confusion, okay? Why is your name Yuvette and not Yvette?
My mother was in pain,
Yes.
So she just spit something out.
Is that what it was? Because I hear a lot of people calling you Yvette, and you're so sweet and kind, and you just let them know that you just roll with it, Yvette.
That's okay.
And what do people call you when they're angry with you?
Same thing.
I don't. Yuvette comes into the activity department, and she already in 1 week has had a huge impact, and she is on board, full steam ahead, going to take care of many things. The ongoing weekly activities will be kind of under her umbrella, working with all of those groups that Bob and I mentioned earlier, with the chess club, and we are really going to be working hard to add some new elements to our activities program, the wellness element. We already have some exercise classes here on campus, but we're thinking about adding some more. Do you want to tell us a few of those things we're thinking about adding? Exercise-wise?
I would love to have a Zumba class added.
Zumba, what else?
And also a yoga class.
And what else?
I guess we'll do a walking class just to get everybody motivated.
Several things. We're working on maybe Tai Chi, yoga, Zumba. There's all kind of options, that we want to add. And there is even a possibility one day of renovating some areas here on campus and having a fitness/wellness center that we would facilitate that as well. So there's many great things coming. Yuvette, where did you grow up?
Bakersfield, California.
Okay, what did you do in Bakersfield, California growing up? What was the most exciting thing going on in Bakersfield, California?
I went to school.
Yeah, sports?
Yep, cheerleader.
Cheerleader? Mm-hmm. Did they throw you up really high in the air?
Nope.
How high did they throw you?
Never got thrown up.
How many times did you hit your head?
Never.
Is that what's wrong?
Never.
Is that the problem? Is that
No.
People say that if you're working with me, there has to be a problem.
Uh-oh.
They want to know what's wrong. She's really working with you, Ross? I'm like, yes, because what happened? So they want to figure out why you have tumbled so low.
Maybe it wasn't as a child. It's just something that I'm going through now at this age.
You got a personal issue you're going through right now. Bob Newton has left the room. How do you feel about Bob Newton?
I love Bob.
Tell the truth.
I do.
It's just, hey, look, I
do.
I just turned off the TV. It's just me and you.
I love Bob.
Be honest now.
Bob is great.
Tell me that story you told me the other day about how bad he was to you. Go ahead. Just me and you right now.
No, he wasn't.
He was horrible, wasn't he?
No. Not Bob Newton.
Oliver?
Oh, no.
Yuvette fits perfectly in our activities department. I don't know if that's a compliment or a slam, but either way, we'll take it. She is going to be a wonderful asset. Don't abbreviate that, by the way. A wonderful asset to our program. There's so much great stuff going on already and so much good stuff coming around the corner. We are excited. Please stop in the activity center and say hello to Yvette.
Yuvette.
We got to come up with a good nickname for her. Yvette, and welcome her on board. Once again, as always, if you have suggestions, please stop by and say, hey, Yvette, why don't you tell us about this or that? And this is an idea. Like, oh my gosh, card games alone. We have so many requests for new pinochle groups, bridge groups, and things like that. And so if you don't come visit or you don't stop by and leave a note, sometimes we just don't know. And there could be 5 or 10 or 20 of you out there wanting to do an amazing activity, but we got to get you all together. All right? So stop in and say hello. If you have any questions or things like that, please don't hesitate to call the activities department. If you have some questions or comments or ideas for the B&R Show, Oliver's going to put up the phone number again. There nobody answers. It's just a recording. And leave your comments there. So once again, thanks for tuning in to this lackluster edition of the B&R Show. Bob, come on, get behind me.
Yes.
You got to close us out. So just come on here and get in the middle right there. Squat down, but don't fall down.
Okay.
Thank you guys and gals out there in the world of Glencroft for tuning in today. My name is Ross Higgins. This is Bob Newton signing off here at the...
And I'm Yuvette Harris.
That's Yvette. Yvette right there.
Yuvette.
Signing off here at the Glencroft Broadcast Studios.
Good night, Miss Calabash, wherever you are.